Hi, everybody. Merry Christmas and welcome to Things in My Head. I'm Angel, your host, and I want to tell you, you need to go to www.thingsinmyheadblog.com and listen to all of our podcasts for December, because this is the last of our The Things Under the Tree series. We are going to be interviewing our very last Etsy shop owner, Lena Bankston, who does Silhouettes by Lena. But I want you to go to our site at www.thingsinmyheadblog and take a listen to all of our other podcasts, because everything that we have featured in the month of December is going into a prize pack worth over $100. That's right. In order to see what you get in the prize pack, you are going to have to go back to our blog and take a look at all of our blog posts from December and listen to our podcast from December so that you can enter the contest to win that prize pack worth over $100. Somebody's going to win it next week. We're going to be doing the drawing just before Christmas, so don't miss out on that. There are links all over the blog. There's also a link at the top of the page that says contest. You can go in there and you can enter directly on that page. The other thing I wanted to let you know too is that this week we were supposed to have Chef Laura on our show. She was going to come back and let us know about having some unique things on our Christmas dinner table. However, Chef Laura and her family, they all have the flu this week. Yuck. So we've told Chef Laura, just take it easy, take a break. We're good. Our fans love you. And you know what? If you love Chef Laura and you love her Thanksgiving dinner show that she did, go back and listen to the show. Leave her a comment on the blog. Leave her a comment on our Facebook page at facebook.com/thingsinmyheadblog. And she'll see those. She's going to be checking in with us later on in the week as well. And so she's going to be, probably she'll post maybe a recipe or two for you if she starts to feel better. So feel better, Chef Laura. We love you. We want you back on the show as soon as you get well. Also, just wanted to remind you that we still have a couple of spots left for podcast commercials. So if you have a blog or you have a product that you would like to advertise on Things in My Head blog or Things in My Head radio, let me know, because we have a couple of spots left and that's it. After those spots are gone, we are full for the next 6 months. So contact us right away if you need or want to discuss a podcast commercial. In fact, here's one coming up right now.
This is Amy.
Hello.
She was the most disorganized person in the world.
It's okay. I'm okay.
Poor Amy. She could never find anything.
Now, where did I put that?
Until that is, she found renewyourspace.com.
Wow. Renewyourspace.com.
At renewyourspace.com, Amy learned how to organize her pantry,
Artichokes? When did I buy that?
her drawers,
Oh, look, clean underwear.
her whole life.
Woohoo!
Now Amy is the most organized person in the world.
Thanks, renewyourspace.com. We're back with Lena Bankston. Lena, how are you doing? Welcome to the show.
Hi, I'm doing great. Thank you, Angel. Nice to be here.
So this, now what you do is silhouettes, but this is such a lost art. You're going to have to explain. I think a lot of my listeners, they probably either have never heard of a silhouette being done, or if they have, it's been quite a while, because the last time I remember even seeing one was when I was a child, back in the 60s, early 70s. So what is a silhouette, and why would somebody want to get this done?
Well, I think a lot of people don't really understand what a silhouette is. Customers who come to me are very surprised when they see that I am actually looking at the subject and cutting a piece of paper that looks like them. They think...
And it's actually like a negative.
Well, it's actually black when it's finished. Right. And then it's glued on an acid-free piece of white paper. But most people think that I'm going to use a shadow. They ask me, well, how do you get the image? And I say, well, it's all eye-hand coordination. So basically, I am looking at a person and just cutting out exactly what they look like. And it takes, since I do the embellished style, which shows hair detail and clothing detail, it takes me about 5 minutes for a sitting.
5 minutes? That would have taken me hours.
Well, maybe with practice. But I do tell people that one of the main skills of knowing how to make a silhouette isn't really just in the cutting. People ask me if I give lessons, and I tell them, well, if you know how to draw a person so that it looks like them, if you can get an exact likeness, in a painting or a drawing, then you're much more likely to be able to get a likeness in a silhouette.
You are truly an artist, because in looking at these silhouettes that you do, now I understand that this is a European style that you do. You specialize in portraiture silhouette. In looking at this, they are so detailed. I mean, just the hair detail and right down to the lashes. When you do people, you have these little lashes coming out and everything. I mean, it's just amazing, the detail.
Well, most people who do silhouettes, and there still are several in the United States. There are some in the UK, in Russia, Japan, at their Disney World in Japan, and France, of course, is one of the places where they do silhouettes. Most artists who do silhouettes do just the solid black outline without putting any detail in. And a lot of my customers have experienced that. They'll come because they'll be my customers because they have silhouettes in their family a lot of times. So they say, well, my grandmother had this done when she was in Atlantic City or something. And they're mostly solid black. But everybody tells me that they like this kind of detail in it. And it really, one of my customers said, this makes it so three-dimensional.
It does. It almost makes it lifelike. When I first saw it, I thought, this is not Peter Pan's shadow. This is really detailed and it looks lifelike. It really does. I'm impressed. Now, besides people, this is kind of cool. You specialize in animals, dogs especially.
That was something that came to me in 2007. We had seen some photographs inside glass ball ornaments. And so I came up with an idea. I was actually, the best ideas always come when you're at peace, right? When you're just sitting there doing nothing. Or, when you're not trying. Or when you are in the middle of the night, for example. That's when a lot of people get good ideas. Well, I happened to have gone up to Virginia, and I asked a woman who I've been staying with for a long time in her bed and breakfast. I asked her if I could just camp out in her backyard because there's a river there. And she said, no, that's okay. I've got room in my house. I said, no, I want to sit by the river. I just want to sleep by the river and be at peace. And she said, that's fine. And while I was sitting there the next day, I thought, dogs. It just came to me. I need to do dogs. Wow. And I had no idea how popular the dog industry is.
Well, being a puppy parent myself, you actually have a little catalog. And now, how many breeds can you do? I want to say this right. 170. And these are all AKC represented breeds that you have in the book, in the catalog. And on the front cover, she has a little Westie, and I have a Westie and a Karen, and they're both just so precious to me. And when I saw this, I thought, that's just the perfect gift for somebody who has a puppy or somebody, who loves animals. You can do, you have cats and a horse in there as well. So it's not just dogs, but it's primarily dogs. But it just really touched my heart when I saw that. And I think that's what you're going to give when you give something like this, is you're going to touch their heart.
Well, I sell probably pure sentiment in my art form.
That's a perfect way to put it.
Because people bring me their children and their furry children as well.
Right.
So
things that are precious.
Yes, exactly. So it's a sentimental art form, and it's got a timeless quality to it.
It does, because I remember I was probably about 7, maybe, and I remember my mom coming home with my brother and I, these silhouettes of just our head and the side view, of course, and she hung them up on the wall for the longest time, and I had forgotten about them over the years, and when I saw your catalog and saw what you do, I went, wow, I wonder where those went to, But the ones that you do are much more detailed than that. Like you said, those were just solid black. The brochure that you sent out has a picture of a woman on the front, and she's actually in a sweetheart dress. She has pearls around her neck. She has earrings on, and her hair is up. And I can tell all of this from the silhouette. If you go to www.thingsinmyheadblog.com, I'm going to post a picture of this on the blog because I want you to see how detailed these things really are. Lena, you're going to participate in the drawing as well. So it's going to be awesome because one of you is going to win one of every item from every artisan from the Etsy shops that we have interviewed since the beginning of December. So this is our last interview. Lena, it just happens to be our last interview. What that means to you is that you've got to go now to www.thingsinmyheadblog.com, enter that Rafflecopter giveaway because you're going to be able to get your very own custom silhouette done. We're going to put it in an ornament for you. We're going to give you that in the box, and I think it's going to be a really great keepsake. So if it's something, maybe you have a child, or maybe your first grandchild, or maybe even, your grandpuppy. I have a grandpuppy now, so I'm all about the grandpuppy. Anything like that, if you have a breed of dog or a horse, just let me know, and we'll get that to you in that box if you are the winner. Also, just remember, too, that because this interview is taking place, you're actually hearing this show on December 20th, which is a little bit late to be ordering something for Christmas at this point. But you can actually go to silhouettesbylena.etsy.com. You can see everything there on her Etsy site, and you can order for next year, or you can order throughout the year, or for a birthday or bar mitzvah or New Year's gift. Maybe somebody, you missed out at Christmas. Send them a New Year's gift. That's not unheard of. But you definitely want to go to her Etsy shop and look at these silhouettes. They are amazing and they're beautiful. Lena, how long does it take to get a silhouette once? Now, you said it only takes you about 5 or 10 minutes to actually do one, but what's the turnaround? If someone were to send you a picture, they can send a digital picture to you? That's okay?
Oh, digital pictures are great. This digital age has just made it so easy to get silhouettes made because I do travel and I go to many different cities, but there are most places that I don't visit. Right. But when you come to my Etsy shop, absolutely, you can send a digital picture. I'm accepting orders until December 10th for Christmas, but after Christmas, you can think Valentine's. The other big gift-giving event would be Mother's Day. It's very popular for silhouettes. So,
great idea.
Yeah, so usually I would give it 2 weeks. Until you receive your silhouettes.
Okay. Whatever your holiday is or whatever the day is that you want to be able to receive the silhouette, just count 2 weeks back. Make sure that you get at least a digital photograph to Lena. By then, you want to go to Silhouettes by Lena. We're going to have the link on our website at www.thingsinmyheadblog.com and take a look at what she has on her site. Go to her Etsy site, silhouettesbylena.etsy.com. Again, the link will be on our website, www.thingsinmyheadblog.com. Enter that contest. This is the last chance to get that prize pack. It's worth over $100. And you're going to get to have a custom silhouette done by Lena. Lena, thanks you so much for being with us today.
Well, thanks. It's been my pleasure.
So that's it for another edition of Things in My Head. Don't forget to go to www.thingsinmyheadblog.com. Enter the Rafflecopter giveaway. The prize is worth over $100. Somebody next week, just before Christmas, is going to win that prize pack. It might be you. So make sure you go there and enter the Rafflecopter giveaway. Also, this is the last show in 2013. That's right. We're not doing a show next week. We will be back in January. We're starting a new series, New Year's Resolutions, and we want to help you keep those New Year's resolutions that you're going to be making. So we're bringing in the experts to help you do just that. So make sure you don't miss our show in January. And until then, staff here at Things in My Head blog and Things in My Head radio would like to wish you a very Merry Christmas and a safe holiday season.